breakfast flavors are here from Nutrabio, pancakes and maple syrup, blueberry muffin, and cinnamon sugar donut. So first off, a big thank you to Nutrabio for sending over these samples for me to try out. If you don't know about Nutrabio, they're very famous for good flavoring, open labels, full transparency. You really know what you're getting when you look at their formulas because they're going to put everything in an open label so that way they're not hiding anything. Clinical doses, they're EAA pure, upcoming alpha EAA is going to be awesome. So I'm really looking forward to what Nutrabio has going on, especially in 2019 with all their product releases. So let's get right to the point here. What I'm going to do, I have about 4 ounces. Isolates usually mix on the thinner side. So I want to make sure that I give these enough liquid to powder to make sure that we get an adequate taste test when we review these flavors. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to tear these open because if I tear these open, they're probably going to powder all over the place. So I'm going to cut the camera real quick, and all I'm going to do is just scissor these off, and then I'll come back and we'll mix them up. Another fact about the Nutrabio isolate, it's 110 calories, 0 fat, 1 gram of carb, and 25 grams of protein. So the powders are all sitting in the shaker cups here. So this is the maple, I think, pancakes and maple syrup. So I'm just going to mix this up really quick just to show you what one looks like so I can mix the rest for you. No debris, no clumps, no nothing. This is a pure isolate, so I figured it would mix pretty dang easy. So I'm going to do that for the rest. Pour these in my sample cups. Let's come back and let's see how these taste. All right, first things first, let's just go with the one that's closest to me. That is Blueberry Muffin. So, a couple more shakes here. Sampling cup. So here we go. Just pour a little bit in here to get it started. So, no blueberry looking flavoring or coloring like some of the others that you may see out there on the market. I know when you mix up the Ghost protein, it comes out a little bit on the blue side. The I-Force protein as well. I think Gaspari's blueberry is a little bit on the blueberry side. Might be wrong on that one. It's been a while since I had it. Let's give this a go. So you can smell the blueberry before you even taste it. But what I like about this is a lot of blueberries on the market, the ratios on the flavors are so off when it's blueberry muffin. It's either the blueberry's really high, muffin's low, vice versa. So when you taste this, the blueberry and the muffin complement each other on the initial taste, and then you get that sweet blueberry aftertaste that just kind of goes down your throat and really makes it super refreshing. This is probably the most consistent flavor that I've ever had for a blueberry muffin that gives you the best of both worlds in an equal ratio. So hats off to Nutrabio for actually making a blueberry muffin which doesn't have one overpower each other. So good there. Let's put that on the side for now. Next up, cinnamon sugar donut. Chef Bob loves donuts. Chef Bob bakes donuts. So let's see how this one tastes. Oh, wow, that's strong. This almost kind of gives me like a snickerdoodle vibe when I just kind of smell it. So let's see if that cinnamon sugar is super strong, kind of like a snickerdoodle cookie. It is, but the donut aftertaste really isn't a donut per se. You kind of get like the buttery texture, taste of like a fresh pastry. So it's a unique knockoff of a donut per se. Not a true donut, but you get kind of the undertone of like the baked good pastry of a donut that you would get. So cinnamon sugar super strong in the initial taste, and then kind of that baked good aftertaste. Super good. Not as strong cinnamon sugar wise as say a PES Snickerdoodle, but it's a little bit lower, so a lot of people might be able to tolerate this more because that's one of the biggest negative feedback I saw from that Snickerdoodle flavor was it's too strong. If that's too strong for you, you're going to want to aim for this one because the cinnamon sugar is the correct tone, and you also get the donut kind of buttery aftertaste from the baked good. So 2 for 2. Last but not least, pancakes and maple syrup. Had a lot of pancakes in my time. So, let's see if they can replicate it into a protein powder. You know what they say, third time's the charm. This one looks like the thickest. I don't know why. Wow. It's a dense maple smell, that's for sure. Here we go. Oh, that is true maple right there. Wow. That's kind of like a maple, a little bit of butterscotch in the aftertaste there. As far as the pancake go, I don't really pick it up. I mean, if you were just to blindfold me and just didn't know what flavor this was, I would just say it's just maple butterscotch or just maple straight up. Very pure, very dense, great maple flavor. I think the pancake is just off the mark. Going to be 100% honest with you, just like I am with all my reviews. I think that one's a little bit misleading. I can see where Nutrabio is going with it, but overall, I don't really pick up that pancake vibe, like that batter vibe that you would get like if you were to just kind of like scoop your finger before you make a pancake. Good, but if I were to rank these, I would probably go cinnamon sugar donut 1, just because I love cinnamon things, love donuts, but even though it's not a true donut flavor, the cinnamon sugar is the correct amount. It's not overbearing, it's not too dull, it's that perfect middle ground you're looking for. Blueberry Muffin number 2, probably the best blueberry muffin on the market, which gives you the best of both worlds in getting an equal ratio of both. And then I would probably put the pancakes and maple syrup last, just because it's really only maple to me. Overall, Nutrabio, great job. Love the transparency, you know exactly how much WPI you get with the open label. Again, all 3 of them are good. Probably the pancake, the least of my favorite, but again, that's just my 2 cents, maybe different for you. So if you want to pick these up, you can definitely go to the Nutrabio's webpage, and they have all 3. And I think there's actually an exclusive deal right now with Natural Body where you can get all 3 tubs at a discounted rate. So you might want to check it out. Thanks again to Nutrabio. Hope you enjoyed the review.